What's up, guys? Just got back from Moab where we wheeled all week. It was a crazy trip. So my truck's beat up. I'm at home today and it's time to unpack, go over the truck just a little bit, see what kind of damage we got. I've been looking at it all week and I already know what damage I kind of have just from looking at it every day after the trails. But figured I'd show you guys, just do a little under the truck video and show you what she looks like post Moab. She's definitely gonna need a little bit of freshening up after the last trip. I took her on some crazy trails, trifecta, steel bender, she got poison spider on, and something else I don't remember. But so without further ado, let me show you. I mean, I haven't even washed her. I washed her every day almost in Moab while I was there, and then by the end of the week I didn't win the Cinderella award for the cleanest truck, so I gave up, and now she's covered in bugs, Moab dirt and whatnot. So, but for the most part, we'll start with the front here. As you can see, you got some Nerfy on. This is aluminum front bumper, so the bumpers, little chunks and dinks out of the bumper in different places. My Pro Link even got scraped. I was going down some pretty gnarly walls. You can see I nerfed some rocks. Right here is a pretty good nerf. I think that was on the Golden Crack. Then, as you can see, the front down here, right here, right there. That's pretty wild that I even hit that. I don't even know how I missed this. And that must have been a big old rock or something. Moving on to this is what took the brunt of the damage, is my radiator skid. And I bet you it probably would have taken less damage if I had one, because I have a 1-inch body lift. So I think if this thing was sitting up a little bit higher, probably would have done better. But as you can see, here we'll go close up, or not a close up. You can see it's smashed, like tweaked. But I mean, that's what it's there to do. It's make sure it doesn't get smash anything underneath there. So I think a lot of this is from the drop on steel bender. You can pull a piece of metal off of that. I have all aluminum skids, so they'll bend a little bit more than steel, especially when you put the entire 5,800 pounds or 6,000 pounds of truck on it all at once. It's destined to get nerfed. Suspension seems like it did perfectly well. My shocks aren't leaking. Ball joints are still strong. Nothing seemed like it was squeaking or anything. The clunks or anything. Maybe a little bit of. I'm gonna have to pull that apart and take a look. Make sure my heim's good. As you can see, my engine skid is pretty well bashed up. Let's see if we can focus on that. Yeah. And of course, I still have a Betty White sticker on that skid from a couple months ago, or from last year's Moab. So, engine skid may have to get pulled off, straightened out a little bit. Looks like I lost a bolt out of there. What happened? I think, you know what I think happened is it probably broke the weld on the little nut inside there and probably lost that bolt that way. This thing's pretty tweaked out. That probably didn't help it getting bent up and tweaked out. Lost some rigidity without that bolt keeping it stiff right there. Got to keep it stiff. Let's see, not much damage underneath the A-arms. A-arms kept, I think that's from something else. A-arms kept pretty solid. So let's see. skid plates took some damage, and the sliders, as you can see, the rock sliders, I mean, these are steel, and they obviously they've taken damage before, but they've been painted in recently, and you can, I mean, all the way from the front all the way to the back. And about right here is where I take the less damage to their back, but this is all new. The frame, you can see this has just been grinding over rocks. These bolts been grinding over the rocks. Frame grinding on rocks. Basically drug her a lot this week, but this may have bent slightly. There's a new design, one of these skid plates from Hefty Fabs, who and this is for the stock exhaust, this cutout. So I may have to just notch this a little bit further for this AFE exhaust, because it comes out just a little bit further back. That'll keep that from, I thought I had a rattle, so I think that might be it. Just a super heavy load exhaust load and stuff like that. So far so good. That's been dented for a long time. Nothing super wild though. See my leaves and shocks. I found this shock the day before I left. It was bent, so I replaced that shock when I got there. These are all somewhat bent up. Those are going to get replaced with some new shock tabs that don't hang down and are a little bit more strengthened. All the scratchings from another Moab that I fixed that stuff. Let's see here. Oh, let's go look at that shock tab. We'll get a picture from the back. That shock tab is destroyed. Shock mount, I guess you should say. While we're back here, look, I got a free baby blue tagging from Hefty. That was a sticker. I got all kinds of stickers on this truck. A lot of them got pulled off, but some people decided to add stickers as they wanted to. Things. You get some of that in Moab. Not sure how all this happened. These are all scrapes. I'm thinking that was when I was backing down a couple things. I'll throw a couple pictures up, maybe in the middle or at the end of this video, so you can see where I got all these nerfs at. That's on the rear. Some of this stuff is just rocks kicking up. This is probably just a steep drop that I was doing and had to drag the back end off. The rear bumper didn't take too much damage. I thought I was going to get more damage on the rear of this stuff. Just minor rock dragging stuff. I think this one's worse than when I started. It was already nerfed up when I started, but I think it's been more nerfed now. It's kind of overdue for changing and replacing. This diff cover is like amazing. It's so thick. You can see how thick it is. So dragging that isn't a big deal because it's super thick. If you off-road, let's see if I can focus that. If you off-road and you need a heavy-duty diff cover, these things are no joke. You'll never peel that back. You'll just wear it out, or you won't wear it out. You'll just wear on it, and it's not gonna do anything. As you can see, I drug this diff over a couple things. But then you don't have to sketch out about peeling your diff cover off. Also, something I did right before I focus. Right before I left, U-bolt flip kit, and they're properly torqued down. Cody, if you're watching this, you can see here, U-bolt flip kit. So yeah, nothing too gnarly. This rear quarter got probably the most body damage right here. You can see it's just like the waves of the ocean. So I got a phone call video. So as you can see, it's nerfed up pretty decent right there, but nothing too bad. I'm probably going to take a couple inches off of this just to get a little bit more clearance for when I do stuff. A couple new scratches here and there. This side's not too bad. Driver's side never gets the worst scratches, but look and see if there's there's passenger scratches. You can see there's scratches right here, right there, right there, right there. So a little bit of scratches, no big deal. I've had worse. No buff at. I'm gonna have to get a wrap or something to leave on it when I go and take it out some more. So I'm gonna get her washed up. Probably next week I'll probably go throw her on a lift and check all the bolts. May pull off all the skids, and we'll see. I got a camping trip coming up in 2 weeks, so I can't tear her down too far. Probably pull off the front skid and try and get that thing straightened out. Maybe the engine skid as well. But that's it for now. I also have to get some serious cleaning going in the garage. As you can see, I have a Z right here, and I have a Z right here that I'm working on. And I got lots of projects. So, just a heads up, Nisstec hats, they're on sale now on the website on nissteclifts.com, as well as, sorry, a little plug here, the new Nisstec patch. It's pretty sweet. What else do I got here? There's new Nisstec shirts, not the one that I'm wearing. This is the older version, but there's Xterra performance patches. So go online, snag those. Great price on them, and you can rep some Nisstec swag and help the cause, help us do R&D and make cool new stuff for you, and make sure that we can hook you up. All right, guys. I think that's it for now. I'll check you out later.